I believe I've figured out captions. Woo! Celebrating them little wins. And my new hairdo, which my man helped me cut. I guess when I started living more minimalistically, I also started cutting out like service expenses where possible. And this is actually a huge trust factor. I've never let like my partner cut my hair in my life. So I love it, actually. It's amazing. Today there's things I want to share that I'm still too scared to, but okay, I'll save that. Like, the story is of when I participated in a pyramid scheme in college. Like, I actually learned so much from that, and it actually came right back around to my human design authority, because at the time I obviously didn't know myself very well, and now I would never let someone pressure me into something I didn't want to do. Thank goodness. And now we're telling the story. So in college, it was they actually weren't too far off. It was like landline video conferencing. Like, it's like Zoom. What Zoom is now is what they were trying to get you to fucking sell back then. And obviously, like, I just didn't have a connection with that business model or that product or an audience that would care for that product. So that was a failure. It was an experimentation that I learned a very expensive lesson from. And it definitely helped me not be taken advantage of again in the future. So I am grateful that I went through it, obviously, because who knows, like, if that's a lesson you need to learn, then eventually you're going to learn it. So I'm glad I learned that while I had the safety and support of my friends and family around me at the time. And it wasn't an overly big deal. It was more of like a disappointment at the time. But it came up recently because a friend from college actually recently reached out to me, and I'm so stoked that I got to hear from her, and it just reminded me, and I like laughed about that lesson we learned together back in the day. And obviously, a lot of people might be ashamed to even admit that they got sucked into something like that, or I was ashamed and like hid that little nugget of my past from my own self until it like kind of just popped back in my head, and now I'm in a good place. I can just like laugh it off. So what? Like, it was a big failure. Oh no. Does it mean that you're gonna not go on to run multiple successful companies? No. It probably made me more capable of running the companies I've run. So I'm just glad to have those little nudges from the past reminding me how far I've come and that I get to be proud of myself, and it's a good feeling.